Astrophysicist Brian Cox suggests an unfathomable power preceded the Big Bang. The Big Bang theory is widely regarded as the most accepted explanation for the birth of our universe, occurring approximately 13.8 billion years ago. According to this theory, all matter, energy, time, and space exploded from an infinitely dense point, marking the beginning of the cosmos as we know it. For decades, this theory has been a cornerstone of modern cosmology. However, in recent discussions, astrophysicist Brian Cox has hinted at a much deeper mystery, an unfathomable power that may have preceded the Big Bang. Cox's thought-provoking speculations touch on some of the deepest mysteries in physics, questioning whether the universe's true origin lies beyond our current understanding. This exploration of what could have existed before the Big Bang is not merely a philosophical or abstract idea. Instead, it arises from ongoing advancements in theoretical physics, cosmology, and quantum mechanics. Cox's assertion that an unfathomable power may have existed before time and space themselves hints at forces or processes far more complex and enigmatic than the classical Big Bang theory suggests. This article will delve into Cox's ideas, the scientific basis behind them, and the broader implications for how we understand the universe's origins and ultimate fate. The Big Bang, the starting point of the universe? To understand what might have existed before the Big Bang, it is first essential to revisit the basics of the Big Bang theory itself. According to this model, the universe began as a singularity, an infinitely small, infinitely dense point where space and time were compressed into a single, unified state. For reasons not fully understood, this singularity began expanding, creating time, space, matter, and energy in an event known as the Big Bang. From this initial moment, the universe has been continuously expanding. This theory is supported by several key pieces of observational evidence. Cosmic microwave background, CMB, radiation. Discovered in 1965, this faint glow of radiation permeates the universe and is regarded as the afterglow of the Big Bang. It provides a snapshot of the universe when it was just 380,000 years old. Redshift of galaxies. Edwin Hubble's discovery that galaxies are moving away from us and from each other confirmed that the universe is expanding. The farther away a galaxy is, the faster it recedes, a phenomenon known as redshift, further supporting the Big Bang model. Abundance of light elements. The predicted ratios of hydrogen, helium, and lithium in the universe match those observed, consistent with nuclear reactions in the first few minutes after the Big Bang. Despite this overwhelming evidence, the Big Bang theory leaves a crucial question unanswered. What caused the Big Bang? More specifically, what conditions or forces existed that allowed the universe to emerge from a singularity? This is where Brian Cox's ideas about a pre-Big Bang unfathomable power become both intriguing and relevant. Brian Cox's proposition, the enigma of pre-Big Bang reality. In recent interviews and public discussions, Brian Cox has alluded to the possibility that the universe's creation did not occur in a void, but rather that an unfathomable force, structure, or reality might have existed before the Big Bang. This mysterious entity, whatever it may be, could have given rise to the conditions that allowed the universe to come into existence. The Big Bang is often described as the beginning of time and space, Cox said during a public lecture. But what if it wasn't? What if time and space as we know them emerged from a process that we have yet to fully understand? And what if this process was governed by a power so profound, so far beyond our comprehension, that we can barely begin to grasp it? Cox's use of the phrase unfathomable power suggests a force or condition that transcends the conventional understanding of physical laws. In this context, the Big Bang would not be the ultimate beginning, but rather a transition point, a change from one state of existence to another. If true, this would imply that the universe had a prehistory, and that the cosmos as we know it is just one chapter in a much larger and more complex cosmic narrative. Theories that could support Cox's speculation. While Cox's suggestion of an unfathomable power may sound speculative, it is grounded in serious scientific inquiry. Several contemporary theories in physics provide possible frameworks for understanding what could have existed before the Big Bang. 1. The multiverse hypothesis. One of the most intriguing ideas in modern cosmology is the concept of the multiverse. According to this theory, our universe is just one of many universes that exist within a much larger multiverse. Each of these universes could have different physical laws, constants, and properties. The multiverse hypothesis is often linked to the idea of eternal inflation. In this model, the rapid expansion of space, inflation, that occurred shortly after the Big Bang is not a one-time event but an ongoing process. Different regions of space stop inflating at different times, giving rise to pocket universes like our own. If the multiverse exists, then the Big Bang was simply the birth of our universe within a much larger, eternal structure. The unfathomable power Cox refers to could be the mechanism that governs the creation of these multiple universes. In this scenario, the multiverse is the true reality, and our universe is just one expression of this larger, incomprehensible system. 2. Cyclic universe models. Another possible framework is the cyclic universe model, which suggests that the universe undergoes endless cycles of birth, expansion, contraction, and rebirth. In this view, the Big Bang was not the beginning of time, but the latest in a series of Big Bangs that have occurred throughout an eternal cosmic cycle. The idea of a cyclic universe can be traced back to ancient philosophy, but it has gained new scientific credibility with the development of modern theories such as loop quantum cosmology and conformal cyclic cosmology. These models suggest that the universe could collapse in a big crunch, followed by a new Big Bang, with each cycle creating a new universe with slightly different properties. If the cyclic universe theory is correct, then the unfathomable power Cox speaks of could be the force driving this eternal cycle of creation and destruction, a force that transcends individual universes and governs the entire structure of the cosmos. 3. Quantum gravity and the nature of space-time. Another possibility lies in the field of quantum gravity, which seeks to unify general relativity, which describes the behavior of massive objects and the structure of space-time, with quantum mechanics, which governs the behavior of particles at the smallest scales. Quantum gravity attempts to describe the behavior of space-time at the Planck scale, where the effects of both gravity and quantum mechanics become significant. One of the key predictions of quantum gravity is that space and time may not be continuous, but rather composed of discrete units or quanta of space-time. In this framework, the Big Bang could have been a transition from one quantum state of space-time to another. This would imply that the universe did not emerge from nothing, but rather from a prior quantum state that existed before the Big Bang. If quantum gravity is correct, then the unfathomable power that preceded the Big Bang could be the quantum structure of space-time itself, a force that is beyond our current understanding but which governs the fundamental nature of reality. The role of time. Is time an illusion? Cox's musings about an unfathomable power before the Big Bang also touch on deeper questions about the nature of time itself. Traditionally, the Big Bang is seen as the beginning of time, but some physicists argue that time might not be a fundamental property of the universe. In theories like loop quantum gravity and emergent space-time, time is not a continuous flow but an emergent property that arises from the quantum interactions of space-time at a fundamental level. In this view, time as we experience it might not have existed before the Big Bang. Instead, the universe could have existed in a timeless state, with time emerging only after the universe reached a certain level of complexity. If time itself is emergent, then the unfathomable power that Cox refers to could exist outside of time as we know it. This would suggest that the universe's pre-Big Bang state was not bound by time in the same way that our universe is, and that the forces that led to the creation of the universe are fundamentally timeless. The implications for understanding reality. Brian Cox's suggestion that an unfathomable power may have preceded the Big Bang raises profound questions about the nature of reality itself. If the Big Bang was not the ultimate beginning, but rather a transition or emergence from a prior state, then what does that mean for our understanding of the universe? What forces or processes govern the creation of universes, and can we ever truly comprehend them? Cox's ideas also challenge the notion that science will eventually provide a final theory of everything. If the universe is part of a multiverse, a cyclic model, or a quantum state that defies our understanding of time and space, then our quest to understand the cosmos may never truly end. Instead, we may find ourselves continually pushing the boundaries of knowledge, only to discover that reality is far stranger and more complex than we ever imagined. The notion of an unfathomable power also has philosophical and existential implications. If the universe was created by forces beyond our understanding, what does that mean for our place in the cosmos? Are we part of a larger, eternal structure that transcends our universe, or are we just one of countless other universes that arise and fall within the multiverse? Conclusion: the quest for cosmic understanding. Brian Cox's proposition that an unfathomable power preceded the Big Bang is a reminder that the universe is far more mysterious than we may ever know. As scientists continue to probe the origins of the cosmos, it is becoming increasingly clear that the Big Bang might not be the ultimate beginning, but rather a chapter in a much larger and more complex story. Whether the universe emerged from a quantum state, is part of an eternal multiverse, or follows an infinite cycle of creation and destruction, the quest to understand what existed before the Big Bang will likely lead to new discoveries that challenge our understanding of space, time, and reality itself. Cox's ideas remind us that science is not just a pursuit of answers, but also a journey into the unknown, where every discovery reveals new mysteries waiting to be uncovered. In the end, the unfathomable power that preceded the Big Bang may remain forever beyond our reach, but it is precisely this mystery that drives humanity's enduring fascination with the cosmos. As we continue to explore the depths of the universe, we are reminded that the search for knowledge is as infinite and boundless as the cosmos itself.